Ageless Travelers Bill and Priscilla recommend 12 things you must pack in your carry-on. Please take a minute to subscribe. And remember to click on the bell icon below so you don't miss out on more tips, ideas and resources. As digital nomads, we travel a lot. In fact, our current trip is taking us from Florida to Johannesburg, South Africa, continuing to Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, on to Bali, Indonesia and finally Bangkok, Thailand before returning to Florida. A 6-month journey. And it all begins with packing. Proper planning and packing can be a lifesaver, particularly on long-haul flights. After traveling as many years as we have, you'd think we'd be pros. But we've learned it's best to have a checklist, just to be sure. Here are some important things we have in our carry-on luggage to make our long-haul flights more comfortable. Something to read. These days long-haul flights usually have more movies available than it's possible to watch in a month. But if you like to read, take your Kindle with you or buy a book at a bookstore or on Amazon before you get to the airport. Airport stores are expensive and you'll save money for those cold beers you're looking forward to when you reach your destination if you buy ahead of time. Socks or slippers. Feet swell during long-haul flights, so you'll be more comfortable if you remove your shoes. But the last thing you want to do is to walk down the aisle and into the bathroom in your socks. The bathroom floor gets pretty dirty after a couple of hours and you need a protective cover on your feet. Some airlines still provide socks, but we always take a pair of comfortable footies with us, to be safe. They're easy to wash and reuse. Earplugs and eye mask. Depending on the airline and the departure city, you probably won't get an accessories bag containing these items. So be sure to get them beforehand. They are light and take up little space, so bring along a set just in case. Neck pillow. Some people are okay relying on the seat headrests to support their head if they want to get a little sleep during the flight. It can also be used on trains during your travels. Toothbrush and toothpaste. Get to the bathroom before the mad rush just before landing and you'll have time to brush your teeth and use some mouthwash. What a difference that makes, particularly after a long night flight. Prescriptions. This may not apply to younger nomads, but for us older folk the last thing we need is to lose our prescription medicines, so we never pack them in checked luggage. It's also a good idea to carry eye drops, pain reliever, antihistamine and some throat lozenges on the plane, since most airlines will not provide these. Eyeglasses and contact lens prescriptions. It would be a pity to see the world through a broken lens. So, take a copy of your prescriptions with you. Antibacterial wipes and hand sanitizer. Yes, there are germs on the airplane, lots of them. Use the wipes to clean off the tray table and any other surfaces you feel could be less than clean. And hand sanitizer is essential before meals if you can't get to the bathroom to wash your hands. Passport copies. But what happens if your passport is lost or stolen? Yes, it'll disrupt your trip and take some time to get a new one, but things will go much more smoothly if you have a colored copy of pages 2 and 3 of your USA passport. These pages contain your passport number, personal information and signature. Keep all these documents safely in your carry-on. Electrical adapter, charger. We travel with Bestek, which has 3 plugs for using hair dryers and charging shavers, tablets, etc., and 4 USB ports for charging cell phones, iPads, etc. Snacks. Assuming that, like us, you travel in economy class, you might find yourself in need of a snack sometime during the flight. You'll need a pen to fill out immigration forms on the plane, and probably a spare one to share with your seatmate who's forgotten to bring theirs, so take a few cheap pens with you. There's so much to think about and do just before a long-haul flight, so having these few things safely stored in your carry-on baggage is one thing you can cross off your list. We hope you'll join us as we continue to share tips from our journey with you.